We are back. I was taking a little break. God, I hope you did not just completely miss me because I was taking a break. Ah, first time chatter too. I really hope I did not just miss you. Oh, that'd be such a bummer. I hope I didn't. Oh, nice. Yes. We are trying to set the world record. Actually got a semi-decent fish right here. I mean, besides, like, just playing the game, I really don't have a whole lot left to do, honestly. So, fishing's one of the last frontiers to kind of explore. It's a decent fish. 370, not bad. We want bigger, bolder, better. You know what? I'm gonna count how many fish I catch in this 2-hour span. Because I don't really have an idea of how many fish I catch. I mean, sometimes I catch like 4 fish every 20 minutes. But like, that's bad. I only know that because those are like the bad times. But I was catching Umadakaras over in Starlight Canyon. However, with the rest of today, I'm going to go back to trying to catch a record Kaji again. The biggest catch of the day was 174 centimeters, 585 fishing points, Kaji. Caught at like 2:15 this morning. That is also the largest fish, I think, in recorded Dark Cloud history. If you can find somebody catching a bigger fish with proof, let me know. I'd love to see it. Because at this point, I'm really just guessing. We have no idea how big the fish get at this point. We think 600 FP is the biggest. But again, if I catch something over 600, we're back to just guessing. I literally have comments on YouTube and Reddit from like 15 days ago where I'm like, oh, we think the biggest is 180 centimeters. And then like I literally catch a 187 centimeter fish like a few days later. So like, we just don't know. I don't know. But like, that's the fun of it. Because there's obviously a limit. But like, is it just some goofy arbitrary limit? Is it a limit a developer was like, okay, 200 centimeters, 600 FP. There's no way they ever need to catch a bigger fish than that because it'd be too difficult. Or is it like 203 centimeters and 596 FP? Just something totally random. We'll never know. Probably not. But I'm going to throw some hours at it because I just want to know. And if I want to know, somebody else out there wants to know. And when I'm done with all of this, hopefully when you Google what's the biggest Umakadara? What's the biggest Hama Hama? What's the biggest Bobo? What's the biggest Picoli? My post comes up on Reddit or Google or whatever it is, and you can see at least what I've put 24 hours of actual fishing into is my record. You'll at least have something to compare to compared to the absolute no information that's online. I mean, as far as I know, there isn't a single post online where somebody just lists out their record for every single fish. And, I mean, most people don't give a shit, it appears. So, like, I don't blame them. But, like, for the people out there like me, I'm gonna make a list. I'm gonna get some pictures. I'm gonna have some proof. It's gonna take some time. I tried to put the biggest catches of the day in the title. It must not have gone through, or it's too long and you can't see it. Shoot. I could look on my phone, actually, I think, right? I downloaded it just for this reason. Let me see. Can I open my own stream? And see what the title is? Oh yeah, you can see it. It's in the title. Oh, yeah, no, that is today's records. Sorry, that is kind of what I try to do. Sometimes I don't always get it done, but I always try to keep today's records in the title. And then on YouTube, when I upload the videos, I try to make sure I pay attention to what the biggest fish is in the 2-hour segment that I upload on YouTube. So, like, if you don't actually care, you can just sweep through all the thumbnails until you see one with a giant fish and be like, okay, this is one where he catches like a record. This is a good one. But like if there's no giant fish in the thumbnail or anything like that. But this playthrough was, I think, 90 hours long before I got into fishing. So like, it's not just fishing. I've done a lot. I mean, I've got so much collected. 10 repair powders, I've got 58 medals, I've got a name change ticket supernova, I've got a I've got an Ama no Murakumo. I've got a name changed 5-star armlet. I've got a heavy hammer. I've got all these gemstones, the Mardan sword, monster drops. Got all of this stuff still because I'm doing like a little challenge run. And then, despite being in chapter 4, I've got this bad boy to level 58. So it's been a heck of a playthrough. But because of all of that grinding, I was just kind of burnt out. The only goal I had left back in chapter 3 where I was staying was to get Holy Gemron, which from my calculations was going to take me, it was like 5 or 6 weeks of just grinding to go from level 58 to 76. And it was just like, I don't feel like doing that. So instead, I quit playing Dark Cloud 2 entirely for like months. And then I stumbled onto some people playing Dark Cloud 2 on Twitch, trying to figure out basically everything they could about fishing. like what the actual stats meant. Because if you read their descriptions, they're not very descript or accurate. And that sparked my interest in fishing. Because one of the last things I had done was start to like unlock metal. Because literally like the last thing I had left was to level up Holy Gemron. So like I had unlocked, I think, 107 medals in Chapter 3 pre-Lin. So like I had done a ton of fishing, I'd done a ton of Sphida. So when they were like, oh yeah, we're trying to catch some big fish and figure out what all the stats mean, I was like, okay, I've got some big fish. And when I told them like the stats of my fish, they weren't that big. They were like impressed by the fish, but I was like 3rd place by a long shot. My fish weren't even close. Decent fish, but like it made me realize like how much bigger the fish could get. And then we kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. And then finally we found Pokemon Fan 4000's video of his fish, and we were just like, okay, that's the goal. But I was only in Chapter 3 at the time, so I couldn't fish in the ocean. So at some point, I had to make the decision to move on. It's another big one. And I decided that I would only move on far enough to fish in Shigura Village, which is where I'm at now. And again, as much as I want to believe like everything I'm going to say in the next few hours or many hours, it is all just theories. I think the only thing that I can prove is that Kaji and Hamahama can have up to, I think, 100 FP in size difference for the same centimeter. And I'm not sure if that goes all the way down to their smallest sizes. Like, I don't know if a 30 centimeter Hamahama can be 77 points or 177 points. But I know the giant ones can, because I've literally caught the same centimeter fish, but they've been 100 points apart multiple times. And it's like, it's never over 100, but it's always right around / just under, like 10 or 12 points. But Dondoke and I have caught many a fish that are the same length, probably like 5 or 6, which is crazy to catch multiple fish that are the same length and be just close to 100 points different. Although some of the fish have been like across accounts, like they'll catch one that's the same length as one of mine and they're 100 points different. So that could be something to do with it since they're on different accounts, but I think it's confirmed. I don't know about other fish, just these 2 fish really. Pretty good scrolls on these fish. If I go 2 hours without seeing a record, I'm going to probably go back to switching areas. What would 2 hours from now put me at? Not that late in the day. Okay. That would still give me plenty of time. Oh, I'm not keeping track. Not keeping track at all. I think I caught 2 fish without keeping track. Yikes. 5 and 14 minutes. That's actually really good then, if that's proper fish tracking. No, and I abused the photo album, so I don't know how you feel about that, but I used the photo album in Chapter 2 to basically acquire all of the best items in the game that I could, which is a lot of them. I made like 4 ruler swords, I made a twin buster at one point, I had Nova Cannon 2 in Chapter 2, I made the jet hover for the ride pod, the samurai body. I bought everything with turkeys. I made hundreds of turkeys. Hundreds of turkeys. Probably 1,000 turkeys. Oh, I'm off rhythm. I have 2 separate stages with over 1,500 monsters defeated. Oh, so the photo album lets you take pictures from previous playthroughs into a new game plus. So you basically can go online, or if you know them well enough or have a game guide, figure out all the best photos and what you can make in each chapter, and then take those photos into a new game and basically just break the game. Now, you have to play through the game far enough in another playthrough to get the pictures. So it's a new game plus sort of thing. But the amount of stuff that you can make in Chapter 2 is just unreal. Actually, I can show you, because it's this playthrough. If I just open my photo, again, let me finish this and I'll show you. I've caught a record fish on that last shake, so sometimes. So all of this stuff, except for Nova Cannon 3, can be made in Chapter 2. It's just expensive. So this can be made in Chapter 3, Stage 5 is the first time you can get Holy Stones readily available to you. But the rest of this can all be made in Chapter 2. Except for Level Up Powder. I'm not sure what level you can farm ABS coins on, but they're ridiculously rare. And then Lightspeed bombs can actually be made in Chapter 1, but you can't get Holy Stones until Chapter 3 again, just like the Nova Cannon. And then the Lure Rod, I can only make one, can be made in Chapter 2 as well, but you can't get lures until Chapter 4. Yeah, I love the photo album. That was one thing as a kid that, like, really stuck out to me about this game, because it was just like, what do you mean I can't make the guns I want because I have to defeat certain enemies? That's dumb. And it was just like, it always made me so mad that you couldn't actually grind your weapons up in this game. And then it was just like, oh, the photo album. Like, that's so cool. That's so cool. And then all of a sudden it was just like, one day it was like, oh, the photo album plus the name change ticket. So you use the photo album to make these crazy weapons in Chapter 2, and then by the time that they're like super strong, you can afford the name change tickets. And since you're on New Game Plus, you have the outfits you want. You don't need to buy them from Needs. You have all the extra medals. So you buy 4 name change tickets, make the weapons you want, and since they're super weak, you just put the weapons you made with the photo album onto the other ones, and boom. You are so strong by like Chapter 3 or 4. It's insane. Yeah, so you can tell name change tickets by the parentheses. That's a better example. There will be parentheses around the weapon. A sword among swords, the strongest of all? Question mark? The answer is no. It is not the strongest sword. But yes, I have used 2 name change tickets on a Supernova and a 5-star. I think the next one I'm going to use is for grade 0, since I already have a heavy hammer. And then Island King, obviously. But I was also thinking I might do Griffin Fork, because I like Griffin Fork more. Last Resort, yes. Desperado, not so much. I like Desperado a lot, actually. I think almost every playthrough, except for maybe 3 or 4, I've done Desperado until I have to use a Supernova. I don't use Last Resort very much. When I was a kid, I preferred Grenade Launcher, but Grenade Launcher was what led me to originally discovering that you had to beat certain enemies to upgrade. So that's what led me to Wildcat, because you can get Wildcat super early in the game. You can find Starbreakers in Chapter 3, for gosh sakes. But yeah, I've never been one to use Love. I've always just read online and kind of, I guess, just used 5-star. I prefer the moveset of the wrench, but the spin attack of the hammer is just so good that it's like, I don't know, I go back and forth. I prefer the wrench because you don't get screwed over by enemies. Yeah, but like at a certain point, like I think you're just using, and maybe it's just me, but I think you're just using spin attacks to get through everything. Because you have the iframes that keep you alive, and then the spin attack does so much damage, plus returns projectiles to the way they came. So like, I think it's just the safest move. And maybe that's just the way I play. But I wish the Poison Wrench wasn't the best wrench you could make. Because it sucks. Heavy Hammer's so strong. And again, you can make the Heavy Hammer in Chapter 2. That's so early. You can make the Poison Wrench in Chapter 2 as well. You can actually get the resources to make the Poison Wrench in Chapter 1, Stage 1. All of the resources are farmable in Chapter 1, Stage 1 for a Poison Wrench. So if you do a New Game Plus run, just be aware of that. The Poison Wrench is the first upgraded weapon you can make. It's like really easy too. It's obviously it's just poison. Scrap metal. And what else? I can't remember. Actually, I might be wrong. It might be Stage 2. Whichever one has the Frogies or Froggies, whatever their name is. They drop poison not too often, but often enough that you can get it really fast. Oh my gosh. As soon as you make the Poison Wrench, you're killing everything in Chapter 2 in like 1 or 2 hits. And then, yeah, you just farm up some money until you can make some turkeys, and then you make some more turkeys, and then you make some more turkeys, and then you make some more turkeys. And then you make so many turkeys, you fill up your inventory like a few... maybe a dozen times. And then you're loaded for like the rest of the game. I only recently started to get low in money. because I started like buying all the baits. I mean, I didn't need this many lures, and I didn't actually make all these. I duplicated them. But like, I bought 150 of every bait. I bought 999 of these. I had 999 of these, but I went through them. I'm on day 513. Oh, shoot. Shoot! This ain't no bait rod. Get a swinging. But Griffin Fork is probably one of my favorite swords. Muramasa is probably my favorite aesthetically, right there with Griffin Fork. But Griffin Fork turns into Island King, so that edges it out just ever so slightly. I don't think you can make Griffin Fork until you're in Chapter 7, though. I don't actually know. I can't remember what enemies you need. During the break, I should have checked to see what I was doing when I caught my record this morning. I've been trying to pay more attention to stuff like that. I don't know if I was hitting X, or if I wasn't hitting X. I just hit X there and I caught a fish. Isn't that wild? I hate shit like that. I hate when I accidentally do something and all of a sudden I catch a fish. I swear I just heard my cat throw up out in the living room. Give me 1 minute. Nope. I've been wrong before. I will happily be wrong about that. What am I at? 28 minutes? All right. So again, at the 2-hour mark, if we have not caught a record, I'm going back to flipping in between. Unless I catch a record flipping in. Oh no! If I catch a record flipping in between, that makes me think that is the way to go. See, this sucks. I have caught records doing just about everything now. I guess now I need to, yeah, I need to keep flipping in between, honestly. But like, is that gonna do anything? I mean, I did catch a record flipping in between. Alright, I think I'm going to catch one more fish and then we're going to go into chapter 3. Or should I just go after Mardans? I can just go after Mardans now. Oh! I wish I could have seen this fish. I bet it nearly pulled Max in the water. Probably so large you didn't even get a read on the weight and length. So do you think there's like a king of the barrens? Like somewhere there's just a giant baron lurking that we don't actually have to interact with? Because like the barons are definitely a different type of fish, right? Over there in chapter 5. I don't know, I just like the insinuation that there's potentially a giant one of those over in one of the geysers. Just like how there's a giant one of the Mardans. See, that would have been a perfect side quest kind of thing in this game. Like, catch 100 barons, and the 100th baron is the size of the one from Fish Monster Swamp, like the Mardans, and he gives you like a side quest. Like, here, use my sword and level it up 2 levels. And I'll give you a unique lure. It's been stuck in my teeth for years. And then you get like the Baron lure, which only catches the biggest fish of like the top 90 percentile. I don't know. Let me dream. Decent. I've been catching some fish with kick. Let me do 2 hours. I'll stick with 2 hours, and if I don't catch a record in that, I'll move on. I know. I joke about that sometimes. There's so many things that could have been like added to this game last minute that would have just been chef's kiss, perfect additions. Like, again, catching a Shiguro would be super hilarious, but like one of those things that, like, I think it's the Legend of Zelda. It's one of the Legend of Zeldas, I think, where like you can catch the rarest fish in the pond, but you can't keep it. You have to like throw it back. So like it'd be hilarious if you like hook a Shigura and it's like, oh my god, you snagged a Shigura. Max unhooks the Shigura and it leaves behind a topaz gem. Or maybe it's just a sellable item. Maybe it's not even upgrade material. It's a sellable item so people can like show off how many they've caught specifically. But that's like one of the reasons I do this. I want to see how difficult or how strong the biggest fish in the game is. It freaks me out. I'm afraid to lose the biggest fish in the game if I ever hook it, but I want to know. I want to know. I want to see it. I'd like it to be in a video so other people can see it. I'm a bit of a jabberjaw, so I'm afraid that I'm gonna ruin the video. So that's gonna suck, but at least it'll exist. It'll give other fishermen goals to set. That's like my tried and true right there. Cast out. Shake the shit out of it. Wait a half second. Shake the shit out of it. Wait 2 seconds. Shake the shit out of it. Wait a half second. Shake the shit out of it. Wait 2 seconds. Hit the X button. Shake the shit out of it. Wait. Shake the shit out of it. Wait 2 seconds. Shake the shit out of it. Wait. Shake the shit out of it. Wait 2 seconds. Shake the shit out of it. And then you could technically shake it 3 times here. But not often you see a fish there. And I can't prove that it's not just the number of shakes you do in total, and the X button has nothing to do with it. So technically you hit that extra 3 shakes earlier than that. But I don't know. This is not that big of a fish, kind of a bummer, but at least we're catching stuff again. Oh god, I've lost count. I have no idea how many fish I'm up to. No freaking clue. That's all I need to do. No, because sometimes I catch fish on that third one. Do I need to do 3 total? Probably. I need to quit calling it early. There, that's enough shaking. That's more than enough shaking. That's full shake. I think that's more than enough shaking. Dang, we are in one of those dead spots. We're gonna push through. Because we kind of need to. Dang, at this point, I'm hoping that switching between areas is the way to go because it's way more fun. I don't know if it's just because it's a change up for my brain, but I feel like this is one of those situations that if I just start changing up what I'm going to do, I'm going to catch fish again. But it's also just a dead spot. I got to learn that. Like, these happen. And not terribly infrequently either. You will see giant dead patches of no fish. God, my thumb hurts. No good. I've done this for too long. Switching was good. Alright, so if I'm going to do this all day, I'm going to have to switch. What time is it? Oh, it's too late. Oh, it's too late. It's not too late. Oh, that's dumb. I was just like, why don't I have that? I'm out of here. I'm outie. I can't. I'm just going straight in. Bum, bum. Oh my god, I forgot to talk to Cedric. I have to do that after this. Huh, why am I doing that so much? It's weird. Freaking no rain again. But that's okay. I'm about to switch back just to the Turkey Club because it's a faster swing. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I hear ya. Just get me over there. I'll repair you after this, I promise. I have stuff, I know. Free fishing bait, nice. Love to see it, love to see it. Where'd that put me? Oh, it put me all the way over here, no. I don't feel like running. Oh, that was way too soft. Are you kidding me? No! If I miss this next one, all of oh, God. It expected so much of me. I could not provide. I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, let's get to the exit. We'll catch our fish. And then we'll go back. We'll repair this thing. Oh, come on. You can make it. You can make it. You can make it. Get me to the exit. Down to the last point. Good enough. Where's my rod? Nice. Oh, quick catch too. Oh, I've got the map up. Oops. I don't even see it anymore unless like I'm doing something like this. I see right through it. Solid first catch. All right, you know what? Let's get the calculator back out. Nice. I'm not sure if max cast distance is a thing, but I always try to get as far out as possible. Far out, man. I think it matters. Not bad, not bad. I've got a taste of what a record's gonna feel like now. At this point, I'm just gonna restart, I think, every 2 hours until I catch records as well. Or did I play for 4 hours when I caught the... No, it was 1 hour. I played for 1 hour. Or was I... Oh, God. Was I recording for 1 hour? Or was I streaming? Was it... Oh, shoot. I'll have to look. No, I think it was the first hour. Like, the first hour of me being on. Not good fish today. Oh yikes, last time I said that I caught a record. Like a world record. I don't want to catch a world record horsefish right now. Yeah, what do I care? That's actually, I do care. I care about catching a world record horsefish. That's something I care about deeply. I want a world record of everyone. I want to be the fish man. It came from the fish monster swamp. It is crazy that I'm not getting bites on a bait rod. That tells me that I've got bad luck right now. No bites on a bait rod? Nah. Do I not have bait on this thing? No, it's got a carrot. That's not good. Like, I get that it's not raining, but the fact that this thing's floating all the way back, see those lines in the water? The fact that this thing is floating all the way back and past those lines and sitting is not good. We want a bite by now. See how I'm hitting the lines? I want a bite by now. However, you don't always get a bite. Sometimes you have to wait. But see, we're past the line now, and it is slowing down in how much it's floating, and eventually it will get as close as it can. And that is base stat bait rod, which is not the best. getting a bite. See, like, that's a long time to wait. You do not want to be waiting that long for a fish. No matter how adorable it is. That's probably what I'll do to save my thumbs. I'll probably just always do a bait rod and a lure rod fish at the same time. Because there's tons of small fish that can only be caught on bait rods. Not bad, that's not bad. That's probably what, 8,100? 7,100. $8,100, not bad. Are there any other big fish that I can catch on bait? There's the mardan. I don't know what Piccoli look like. I've never caught a big bobo either. There's a lot of fish that I've never tried to catch big versions of. I think Neji, Gila, and Gummies are always tiny. That's a big one. That's not a record, but that's a big one. I have... Oh, God, my memory's so bad. What, oh, wait, no, it's in the top. Oh, shit. 172 FP. I forgot I set, like, a new record. So I'm probably looking at like 200 FP on that, probably 120, 200 FP on Umatakara. That was pretty tough. The one I caught was pretty tough. No fibbing. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom after this. I chugged that bottle of water, and it does not appear my electrolytes were ready for it. Let me catch fish 10, and we'll get out of here. And oh, I'll go to the bathroom after fish 10. I can make it to fish 10, unless... Depends how long this one takes. I'm just gonna go after this. It is not worth risking my bladder for a fucking virtual fish. Oh my god, I almost fell. I almost fell down. Okay. I am back. Either I am perfectly hydrated or I have bad electrolytes, but good coloration. A little cheat for my body. Everybody's different. Everybody is different. Everybody's body. Is I can usually do 2 bottles of water and like a microwavable meal of some sort or a ramen, and I'm pretty regular after that. Now, everybody's different. That's not a cheat for everybody. But that's something I do for myself. Where's my calculator? Oh, what was I at? I was at 8, wasn't I? But that's something in life that I think a lot of people wait too long to figure out about themselves. Electrolyte balance is massive. Headaches, fatigue, energy. I mean, that's like the same thing, but like, it's not. How often do you have to go to the bathroom? All of it, controlled by electrolyte imbalances or balances. I hope you didn't say that forever ago. I just saw your message, I'm sorry. Yeah, I plan on it, but if it gets too difficult, I don't plan on making it, like, miserable. What I assume is gonna happen is I'm just going to melt the boss, though, because of how strong I'm going to be at that point. I've had really strong weapons at the end of the game, but I don't know if I've ever had maximum ones. I know some of the attacks, like the Rose attack from Griffin, just kind of bleed through your blocks anyways, so like I might have to like just perfect dodge. Okay, so I didn't, okay. That makes me feel better. Thank you. So yeah, I'll have to like perfect dodge, but again, if it becomes one of those things where I realize like if he just hits like a pixel behind my ankle and I die, I'll probably just use the Fruits of Eden, but I'd like to try to beat the whole game like that. A gun. Again, it'll end up just being me shooting the gun and using Monica's magic to stay alive. There'll probably be some situations where the Island King and Legend have to be used, but I think it'd be fun. It's not, I mean, again, it's not like a real challenge, but there's a challenge to it. I'm already at the point in Chapter 4 where it's like, I do die in one hit to almost every enemy. There's some hits that don't kill me, but pretty much everything kills me in one hit at this point. which was actually kind of something I enjoyed about Elden Ring. I know a lot of people don't like the whole vigor thing, and I'm in that boat. I get pretty angry about the whole vigor check in Elden Ring. But I really like that you could challenge yourself in that game by just simply not increasing your health, which reminded me of games like Dark Cloud 2, where you're in charge of increasing your own defense and health. It's not with a level up system. You have to find items and gear, upgrade materials to make your character stronger. And if you don't explore enough, you're not going to get it. And I mean, you can't really compare Elden Ring and Dark Cloud very well, but you can like that. You don't explore enough, you ain't getting the upgrade materials. But again, Elden Ring, different. You can just grind the levels out and you're suddenly in a better position. Tell you what though, just talking about Elden Ring has made me so excited for Dragon's Dogma 2. I hope they take all the time they need to get that game out. I don't even care if it's delayed. I really don't. I literally don't care if that game is delayed at all. I never even thought it was going to be made. And then when they announced it, I was just like, it's 2025. We're never seeing this game. And then they were like, it's coming in 2024. And I was just kind of like, oh. This could be a big fish. I don't think it is. I accidentally hit X there. So, like, the bar went as high as I wanted to go, but I think I did that. Yeah, I screwed that up. This isn't a giant fish. Oh, God, don't lose it, though. What's the next fish I'm gonna go for? What fish are in the ancient mural cave? I need to look that up. Because then I could do Mardans with poison apples at night. And then during the day I could fish for something else. With the lure rod. Is there any unique fish there that can't be caught? What's after Ancient Mural? Chapter 6, Rainbow Butterfly Woods. And Chapter 5. Chapter 5 has... oh, what are they? Dens? Okay, yeah, I'll have to look into the Bold Days of Walta.
Smacked my microphone. My apologies.
So, if you've never seen a giant fish caught before, I'm going to try to point it out on the next one. But as soon as I hook the fish, that bar on the right side is going to fill up with the pink meter. And I'm going to show you exactly how high we're looking for, how high we want, and how high I think the biggest fish possible will be. And you're probably thinking, well, wouldn't you want the biggest fish possible? And the answer is no, because I'm scared at that point. I want the fish to be catchable. I don't want it to be so difficult that if I make a single mistake, it's over. All right, this is a decent one to show you. So my record fish at the start all go to here, and then they drop back down. I want to fish about here, where that alarm starts. I'm scared it's going to be way up there. But again, at the start, it goes right here, and then it falls back down. Pretty quickly, too. It's like immediately noticeable that it's happening. And again, I am only catching 10 fish because in my experience, when you enter a dungeon trying to complete the medal, if you don't catch a fish large enough to complete the medal in 10, it usually just isn't happening. Like, maybe you'll eventually catch one, but I feel like you're just struggling most of the time. However, if you just come back and enter, I feel like it's just gonna happen. Like, in the first 10. But again, that might just be because you just caught 20 fucking fish and you did it in 2 sessions. I don't know. But somebody's got to do this shit for hundreds of hours to find out. Or cheat and figure out. And I don't think anybody's just going to appear out of thin air with a bunch of cheats and tell us how it all works. Or how big every fish is. It'd be cool. And I'm gonna try, but it's gonna take a long time. It's taken so long just to figure out how big Kaji can possibly get. I'm not excited about doing this for every fish. I'm excited to have the biggest version of every fish, but I am not excited to do this for every fish. I don't think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna catch the biggest one that like stands out to me as like an outlier, and then just give it up to the community to take it from me. Because there's a certain point where you catch so many records that you stop seeing new records, and it's just like a crawl. And that's where I am right now with the Kaji, and it's brutal. In the Hama Hama, I see so few Hama Hama records that it's insane. Although they usually make the biggest leaps and bounds. When I do set a Hama Hama record, it's massive usually. Kaji records are pretty controlled. They're usually like 10 to 20 points, but like sometimes a Hama Hama record's like 50 fucking points. Despite me catching way more of them. I like hitting X there. I think that's a good spot for it. Although I do believe it was earlier today that I said I wasn't going to be hitting the X button anymore. Kind of fell apart there. Double shake. 2 seconds. Oh, I hit X. Whoops. Oh, and I caught something. Dear God, no! Oh God, was it because of the X button or was it because of the second shake or the third shake? Which one was it? That's what I'm talking about. Which one caused the catch there? Oh my gosh. Was it because I hit the X button or was it because it was the third shake? God damn it, I did both. I guess I need to be doing double shakes of the exact same thing on all the ones where I don't catch anything. So like that, and then that, and then that, and then that. I guess that's what I need to be doing. Or should I be doing that 3 times? Should I be doing that 3 times? My God. It makes me feel like the X button doesn't matter. No X button there, just the 2 seconds. I think I've been pressing the old placebo button. More, please. Oh, here we go. Really then. Not what I wanted to do, but what I just accidentally did. Huh. Ain't got nothing. I think at the end of this one, I'm going to probably power down the PlayStation, go eat something, and then come back? Or should I just leave it running? I might just reset it and leave it running on the home screen. Because my mac and cheese only takes like 5 minutes to cook. No. 6 minutes. Yeah, I just got insanely lucky this morning catching that fish. Or there's something to what I'm doing. And we're gonna find out today if there's any legs to stand on. Because I've always kind of thought this way since I was a kid, but I mean, what did I know as a kid? However, seeing the theory kind of resurface in my own findings as of late adds some validity in my opinion. So that's what I'm gonna try to stick to today, is testing that specifically. I've kind of been rough around the edges, but it might not even be that you're like guaranteed to catch a big fish. It's just that you have a higher chance in the first 10. So like spending 12 hours and just continuously leaving and entering might result in the same fish potentially. But I feel like you have a better chance of catching the perfect fish if you just keep leaving and coming back, because you're more likely to get that here's a perfect roll just randomly instead of 12 hours of just RNG rolling. Not that you can't get it during the RNG hour, but I feel like there's a little hand me fish in there somewhere. Is that fish number 8? 7, 8, yeah. I'm at the hour-and-a-half mark. I should be able to, if I go talk to Cedric, I'll actually be able to get through that level very quickly if I have the ride pod back. God, if I get another fish soon. Oh, nice guess. That was beautiful. Look at that. That was a great snap. It's too late into the night. I was gonna say maybe I can just go do Mardan's, but yeah. Oh, sad. I felt good about that one. I was hitting it. I'm not catching so many fish at the end. I wonder if it's because I'm catching a lot more at the start, like earlier as they're available, or I don't know. Honestly, if there's like a pattern to be had, it's that one. Double shakes, wait 2 seconds, shake it again. You don't catch anything there, just can move on. I mean, not actually, but like, you pretty much can. Unless you're trying to catch the perfect fish and every single hook matters. Shake it. Half second, shake it. Wait. Shake it again. Like that's it. Oh! God, my whole PlayStation's lagging. I'm just gonna take a break there then. Should I? Probably. Nah. Let's go catch him. Let's go catch us some Amakadara. Or Merc. Umara. Oh god, I don't even remember. That means I need caffeine. Delicious. It's gonna be raining this time. The one time I don't want it to be raining. Oh, it was dark. I was like, no. But it's not raining. We're good. Wow, triple chest at the start, no mimic. Quad chest at the start, no mimic. Interesting. Oh, neither of those hit? Wow, the double shots are plentiful today. Oh, that one hit though. Oh my gosh. Absolutely diabolical. Mimic. Calling it. Nope. So much pain. Alright, we got Mimic over here somewhere. Yoink. Why not? I don't need it. Wow, so many doubles. I never see the Nova Cannon shoot that many doubles. Oh. That was a funky camera angle. That was another one. I'm not worried about it. Again, we don't need the item we get from it. Oh yeah, we did that super fast with the ride pod. Heck, I might be able to even double back to Shigura and do another 10, then reset. That's a good scroll. Yeah, I'd like to do another run back to Shigura, and then I'll go eat something. I'll take an extended break. I've been doing that all day anyways. Who gives a shit? I hope you guys don't give a shit. That made me feel bad. But yeah, I'll chug a bottle of water. I'll eat one of my protein mac and cheeses. I'll check my phone. Go to the bathroom again if I have to. Hopefully I don't have to. Hopefully my water sodium levels are good. Maybe I need potassium or magnesium. I don't know. I've definitely gotten a good amount of protein today. Carbs covered. Probably could use a veggie. I ate all the broccoli yesterday. I ate a bunch of broccoli yesterday. Probably could have used some collard greens or something. Carrot, pepper, you know, the mix. Fuck it for today. It's New Year's. I'll start tomorrow. That's gonna be my New Year's resolution. More fresh stuff. I eat a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, but like I do so poorly about doing it consistently. Like I'll do it for like a month non-stop and then just quit. And I gotta do more variation. Cause I eat a wide variety. I just eat them all the same exact way. I gotta cook things differently. Roast something, grill something, saute something. Eat it raw with a dip once in a while. But like, I always do the same thing the same way. And that's just not how you do it. It's not how it's to be done. Some people can do it that way, and I'm jealous. I'm jealous of the people who can eat healthily the same way every single day. Jealous. I can't. I can do it for like a time, but I get so sick of the food after a while that I just can't even look at it. And it's always ironically right after I buy like oh my god, it's on sale, let me get a double. And then I'll like take a single bite of something and it's just like, oh, that doesn't taste good. Is it bad? No, it's not bad. Did I make it bad? No, this one's beautiful. I took a picture of it. Oh god, is it me? It's me. And then, yeah, I usually can't finish it. Like, one time, oh my god, one of the worst ones was I had become obsessed with the Oreo candy bar. They had, like, finally released their own candy bar. And I just ate so many of them. I loved it. And then finally, Halloween rolled around, and I saw that they came out in, like, a little Halloween bag. So I waited till, like, a couple days after Halloween, grabbed a bag of them, and I just remember one day I like took a bite of one of them and I was just like, whoa, that one doesn't have any flavor. And I just sat there for a second chewing it, and like I was sitting there like really pondering flavor and depth of like fake chocolate. And it was just like, oh my god, I can taste the chocolate. My brain just doesn't get any dopamine from eating this sugar anymore. I have become numb to the dopamine response of this candy bar. And there's too much sugar in this to be numb to it. But I only kind of did that with candy as a kid, and then as an adult, I realized it's just like, oh, I do that with all foods. You fucking weirdo. Again, nothing wrong with that. But not everybody can do it. It's a challenge. It is a challenge to eat the same food every single day. Over the line! Yeah, I'm going to go back to Shigura Village. We're gonna catch 10 fish there. This episode's gonna run long. And then I'm gonna take a big break. And then I'll be back. But I need a big break after this. I've been going for 6 hours almost. By the time I'm done with this part, it will have been 6 hours. I recorded 4 hours earlier today. And the New Year's is in 6 fucking hours. I should not do this. I should not do this. But I'm going to, because New Year, new me, bitches. Party. Yo. Where are all the horses at? I was really scared that it was going to be one of those moments where I reel it in and there's no getting bait on the end. Man, if they were even slightly biting faster, we could have been out of here and back to Shigura Village easily under 2 hours. We should still make it, but not at this rate. Oh god, over the line again. Do I need to start picking up the swishing method again? Oh, that's totally fine. I'm just doing this because like 2 or 3 days ago, I heard a bunch of people in the stream that I was watching all say that they were going to do nothing but watch Twitch all day because New Year's is like the most depressing day of the year for them. So I was just like, you know what? That's a great day for me to just sit on my ass and catch a bunch of fish. But I'm really glad you stopped by because it seems like I caught you at the right time because that wasn't your initial goal. So I'm glad I caught you. Yeah, no, if you have an early start tomorrow though, that's like absolutely priority. Thank you. I obviously am hoping everything goes well as well, but that's not up to me. So hearing a little positive cheer from you helps out immensely. Thank you. I'm sorry if you followed or something. I tried really hard to set up all of my widgets ahead of time, but none of them work. So I had like a bunch of really cool things that pop up if you followed me, like the stamina potion from this game, the pink one, pops up with your name in pink. If you follow, a subscription pops up with Ride Pod Fuel and your name in blue. Raids are Resurrection Powder and a bunch of other stuff, but none of them work. I couldn't get any of them to work. I don't have any idea why either. They all work if I do it, but you're probably not even listening at this point. If you are, thank you. Again, thank you. But if you are not, anybody who is listening, I am sorry that you can't have your name pop up on screen. I tried. I should have tried way harder before today, since I was going to stream all day, but I just couldn't figure it out. Oh no, that's absolutely a role to play. It's not super easy to sit here and do this all day if you're not catching record fish, because it kind of just gets defeating. I mean, it's literally the definition of insanity to sit there and do something repeatedly without making progress, but like, That's what sucks, is that is exactly how you make it's like shiny hunting in Pokemon. Sitting there doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different outcome, is how you make progress at this, and it is actually awful for your mind. So having somebody else there to just talk to while you do it makes it infinitely easier. Like, infinitely easier. So, thank you. You really, that really is all it takes to be a part of the team. Wonderful. That's, I aim. Oh, I had my controller on my lap and I lost that fish because I picked it up. Oh, twice now I've done that. Excellent. It is good to hear that you had a good time despite not having all of the proper utilities. Utilities? Activities. I don't know. Oh, not bad. This isn't bad. I am rolling up on the 2-hour mark. That's not good. We're at 6 hours. I'll go back and save, and then restart. If we were gonna catch a record, we would have caught it by now. All right, full steam ahead for the 10 fish theory for the rest of the night. After this, I'm gonna take that big break. I'm probably gonna have to change the title of the stream. I swear that's supposed to make sound. Oh, I technically missed that one fish too. So it would count. So do I want to shake before the line? Probably. This doesn't feel too bad. I wouldn't say record, but not bad. Not bad, yeah. I got 7 minutes. All right, we're doing it. If I'm gonna take a big break, it doesn't matter. That's all of them, right? Yep. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Alright, let's go catch 10. And then I'm gonna reset the PS2. Go back to the title screen. I'm gonna go eat. Is that gonna work? Yeah, this works. I don't know why I always think that's gonna take me to somewhere else. It should just be Shigura Village on there. I'll have to see if I need a bottle of water. I feel like I've drank too much water without enough electrolytes. I don't want to get imbalanced. I hate that feeling. Dehydrated and imbalanced are like two of the same side coins of the shittiest headache. Not a migraine, but just like the shittiest headache. Because like it's one that you know you don't need to have if you just drank fucking water and salt properly. Here we go. First freaking cast, or I'll find out from this that it doesn't actually matter about resetting the PS2 and it's just entering and exiting the place over and over and over and getting lucky. I was not expecting that cast to catch. Beautiful, look at that though. Gorgeous. A little bit disorienting. I had a McDonald's hamburger the other day. It was pretty crazy. I was starving. It was way too expensive. I got it off the, God, they don't even have the dollar menu anymore. It was like the 2 for $3 or some shit. I was disappointed. Tasted fine. I was actually quite pleased with the taste of the burger. But, what the fuck, man? Like, that shit's way too expensive. Like, hell nah. Bro. But not bad. Not bad taste-wise, but for a $1 hamburger, not a fucking $2-something hamburger, like, I expect much better for a $2 hamburger. All right, still not at the 2-hour mark. That's a pretty good bar, honestly. That makes me wonder if it has nothing to do with resetting the PS2. And it's just entering and exiting. Haven't seen a record since I reset my PS2 from this morning. That's the second one, right? Yeah, the second one. So, oh, 2 hours, there we go. So we'll catch 8 more, and then I'm gonna take my break. But should I even reset? Yeah, we haven't seen any records. Even if that's not how it works, we'll still just reset just in case. Because if it is just entering and exiting, it'll still just work. But if it is resets, we haven't seen a record in 6 hours. Well, we caught a record Umatakara, but I've never actually fished for record Umatakaras. So, kinda doesn't count. The size of this fish is telling me, though, that it doesn't have to do with resets. But again, I haven't caught any records today. So, like, if I'm gonna see a record, I feel like I should have seen it in 6 hours of fishing. Your boy has fished for 12 hours without seeing a record before. I'm not doing it again. So I feel like hitting X there should definitely set me up to catch another fish as often as it does normally. I'm just confused. What's catching those fish at the end of my chains? Is it just the time it takes to get there? Or is it a pattern I'm missing that I'm not always hitting? Because I've discovered that I've missed fish at the starts by not shaking enough, but at the same time, have I? Have I missed any fish? I have no proof of that. Am I constantly missing fish? I almost feel confident just to reel in at this point when they don't bite on that second shake. Really, I do, but I don't know. Or I shouldn't say the second shake, but the 2-second separate shake, not part of the double first shake, which is confusing to say it that way. It's kind of dumb to say it that way, but if you know, you know. And if you don't know, it's really stupid and it's a dumb way to say it. Sorry. Nice. Finally. It's freaking me out. Okay, we are going over by quite a bit here, but... nice. Not a bad fish. That's fine. In the grand scheme of things, it won't be that much extra time. I mean, it kind of will be, but whatever. Oh, I was way off on that. Alright, not a good look. That was immediate, that was nice. Alright, we're on 8, couple more minutes. Reset. Take a break. However, if this is going to be anything like the last few minutes, it's going to take me a while to get to the next fish. This is so weird. This is what makes me think that all that pattern nonsense is just BS. There's just no fish. There is no fish. Shut the fuck up. There is no fish. There is no pattern. There is no fish. And if there is, I'm totally wrong, and I've missed out on some giant mackerel. But I don't give a shit, because none of you have caught any giant fish and posted it. Mr. Left, left, down, right, right, down, left, left, down, right, right, down. Like, get out of here. You took the time to figure that out, but you couldn't catch a giant fish? What? Like, I'm gonna have to catch some nonkies to see if 113 is actually that big, and if it's like first 5 nonky I catch, not impressed. I'm gonna be so not impressed. God, am I gonna hook one immediately after this? It's such a painful pattern if that's what it is. Alright, here it is. God damn it, it's in batches of 2. That's so weird. Alright, so I don't think it has anything to do with resetting the PS2. I think it has to do with entering and exiting the room. Still gonna reset, but I think that's it. I think I've cracked the code. I don't think it guarantees you a big fish, but I think that's how you do it. So wait, 4, 5, okay. Okay. Break time is the finest time. So yeah, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for watching. YouTube, I'm taking off. I'll be back in a little bit. Happy New Year if I don't catch ya. Twitch, I'm right here. Don't leave me just yet. So we're gonna do Doot.